Join us as we board the U.S. inaugural sailing of Carnival Venezia. This is a must-see, as this ship is different from any other one in the Carnival fleet. Let's have some fun, Italian style.
Cutting ceremony. So first and foremost, my name is Mark Hugh, and I'm the cruise director of the beautiful ship, the Carnival Venezia. I am so excited because we are officially here!
This side. Right? Oh no, I was on the right side. Okay. All right. I don't know, Mia, am I? Okay. All right, we're gonna do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Venezia!
We didn't even do a formal introduction. I'm Raquel from MHFamilyAdventures. We have Dice here, and we are boarding the U.S. inaugural sailing of Carnival Venezia. We are super excited to be here this morning. We were able to see the ribbon cutting ceremony, and we are now boarding. We're super excited. Here we go. So beautiful. All right, we're gonna go straight up to the Lido. All right, already loving the smart elevator. So what a welcome, what a welcome. Super excited. Yeah, we're one of the first to board, and we're gonna go straight to the Lido Deck. Excited?
Yep.
He's yawning. I'm assuming we're going the right way. We'll see. This is cute. Put your head in there. Oh my gosh, guys, it is so different. It is beautiful. Look at this. All right, here we are on the main Lido deck of Carnival Venezia. And as you can see, it looks very different from the other ships. It does have a retractable roof. You also notice that there's not a lot of lounge chairs around. They will put those out on sea days, but there's lots of tables and chairs and places to sit. As you see, it is 2 different decks, and you have plenty of room to spread out. Now this here is my favorite addition to the Lido deck, Java Blue Cafe. Java Blue Cafe is an upcharge cafe where you can get specialty coffee. They also have gelato here. That's an upcharge, but it looks beautiful here on the Lido Deck. Now here we are at Rococo's, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this bar here replaces your typical rum and tequila bar that's located usually on Carnival's Lido Deck, but this one here offers frozen drinks as you see there, so if you love frozen drinks, this is the place to check out. Again, as you see here, there are tons of tables and chairs and places for you to sit and dine while on the Lido Deck. I really love this about Carnival Venezia. All right, Tomadoros. This here is a Mexican-Italian infusion restaurant. It replaces your Blue Iguana. They do offer tacos and burritos throughout the day, but they specialize in different specialty sandwiches and different things here. Delicious, highly recommend. All right, here we are at the famous Guy's Burger joint. They do offer some of the classic burger options, but they've added an Italian flair to some. We are at the Lido Marketplace. Now this is your traditional buffet area on the Lido Deck. They offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and sometimes late night snacks, different things. Of course, you have the Swirls ice cream there that is unlimited soft serve during your cruise. There's lots and lots of seating options here on the Lido Marketplace. There are two major buffet stations. Here's the first one. There's one towards the back of the ship as well, but they offer delicious options for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Approaching the second buffet station on the Lido Deck right here. I highly recommend, if you want to avoid the crowds, to dine here for your breakfast and lunch. It tends to be a little less crowded.
This is bell pepper, man. Yeah. All right. Item 2. What's that? Onion. Yeah.
So I'm gonna try the sandwiches as they come. Italian meatball hero, Sicilian chicken wrap, and torta de Milanese. We'll see how they taste. And you can also order the standard Blue Iguana taco. So that's a sigh of relief for me because you guys know I love my Blue Iguana. But you can order standard tacos.
A little. Yeah. Please.
Thank you.
How nice.
Thank you. You too.
Hi guys.
All right, so we're trying out Tomodoro, which is Carnival Venezia's new concept. It kind of replaces Blue Iguana, but it still has the same options that you can get on Blue Iguana. Burritos, tacos, different things. But they have 3 specialty sandwiches that they have. So they have the Italian meatball hero and the Sicilian chicken wrap. This looks really good. And the torta de Milanese, which also looks really good. So these are all of their specialty sandwiches. Now they did come pre-made, so I wasn't able to tell them what I wanted in them. So they are pre-made. You probably could ask them, but I guess with it being lunch rush, they already had it pre-made. So we're gonna give this a try. All right, gonna start with the meatball hero. Now guys, I can tell you that it is a little soggy on the bottom. I can't do that, so I'll just eat from the top. That's really good. Really good. The meatballs are very flavorful. My only thing is I wish that the bun wasn't soggy at the bottom, but really good. All right, now the Sicilian chicken wrap. This looks really good. See that? It's a raisin. For that reason, I'm not a fan of this. It's kind of sweet. It has some crunchy vegetables like peppers and things in there and onions. But what threw me off, it's a raisin. I'll pass. All right, let's try this torta de Milanese. I'll cut it in half. It looks like it has a chicken breast inside, some sort of pesto sauce, and mozzarella, tomatoes, and a chicken breast. It's kind of messy now after I cut it. Probably shouldn't have cut it, but we're gonna try it anyways. Yeah, I really like that. I like the texture of the torta. Yeah, very flavorful. Really like that. A little messy, but very good. So definitely Pomodoros, I'd highly recommend. I would go with the meatball and the torta. And of course you can get your standard Blue Iguana Cantina items there as well. All right, and here we are on deck 10 aft. This is still the Lido deck. Here you're going to find your pizzeria as well as seafood shack. There's also an aft pool, jacuzzis and different things. There's a bar, and as you see, there's plenty of dining options here as well, seating options here for you as well. But the Pizzeria del Capitano offers pizza. They're open most of the day, so if you want to get your pizza fix, this is where you're going to go. All right, here we are at the aft pool. Now on typical Carnival ships, this is usually the adults only pool, but on this ship it is not. Now let me also give you another tip, that this area of the ship, this aft part of the Lido deck, is used for like your main sailaway parties and some of your deck parties because it has a little bit more space than that midship Lido area. And here we are at the Seafood Shack. Now the Seafood Shack does require an upcharge, but the food here is delicious. I highly recommend getting the shrimp and fries. Here we are on deck 11, the starboard side. You do have your smoking area here, but look, you get a nice view of the aft pool as well as an aft view of the wake. All right, and here we are at the sports court, which is located on deck 11. You have some fitness equipment there that you can use. And here's the full court basketball court. Now you do have to access this down from deck 10, but this is a very popular spot here on Carnival Venezia. And here we go, midship on deck 11, you have the ropes course, which is complimentary, as well as golf, and the arcade is located right here in this section. All right, here we are in the arcade. I recommend checking out when they have happy hour. You can play the games half off. All right, and here we are deck 11. I mentioned this before, but here's the retractable roof that they can open and close depending on the weather. And here we are at the Waterworks Water Park. Now this is the perfect place for the family to cool off. They do have a little splash pad area for the kids, a few different slides there, and I love that there's lots of lounge chairs there so that you can supervise your children as they play. All right, here we are at the adults only Serenity area. Now you have to be 18 years or older to access this space, but I have to say that this is the best looking Serenity deck that I've seen on any Carnival ship. Just check out the decor. There's plenty of different seating options. You're not just stuck to a lounge chair. There's chairs, there's lounge chairs, there's comfortable chairs all over the Serenity deck. There are 2 jacuzzis, one on each side. They do also offer a water bar where you can get water, and I believe they also have the salad bar available during lunchtime. But this Serenity deck is gorgeous. All right, check out the main theater of Carnival Venezia. I absolutely love the decor here. It's gorgeous. This is where you're gonna have your main stage shows and different events throughout the cruise. All right, deck 5 toward the mid of the ship. You're gonna find all of your duty-free shops. There are also some located, I believe, on deck 4. So if you love to shop, be sure to check out this area. All right, we made it to our cabin and they are ready. All right, let's go on a quick cabin tour of a standard interior on board Carnival Venezia. Now this cabin accommodates up to 2 guests, as you see here. You can have these beds put together to make a queen bed. There is storage down here. You have lamps. There aren't any USB ports or outlets beside the bed, but there are some right here by the dresser. You have 2 or 3 standard ports. You have USB there. You also have the European ports there. Telephone, hair dryers there. You have a stool, trash can, towels. Plenty of storage space here beneath the TV. You also have a cooler there, mini bar, television, and then there's storage. I do love these hooks. That's a nice addition. And then you have, let's see, shelf space there, safe, drawers. Make sure you have your life jackets, and then the restroom. There's also the thermostat there that you can adjust up or down. We're gonna go down because it's a little warm in here. And then restroom, which I appreciate because it has a glass door. It's a pretty spacious interior on board Carnival Venezia. All right, we checked into our cabin, guys, and this is my first official platinum cruise. So I'll take you guys along to let you know some of those perks for being platinum. Feels like it's been a long time coming, but finally there, finally there. So if you love hibachi, then definitely check out Bonsai Teppanyaki. Now this here you do have to make a reservation for. They have 4 tables available and they offer lunch and dinner options. I would recommend booking this in advance. It is a little bit cheaper if you book it online, but teppanyaki hibachi is delicious. All right, here we are at Bonsai Sushi. Now this is upcharge and it's a la carte sushi, and let me tell you that it is really good. I love it across all of Carnival ships. Fahrenheit 555 is Carnival's traditional steakhouse. delicious steak options. They do also offer some seafood and different side options. I recommend booking this for the first night of your cruise because you get a complimentary bottle of house wine, or you can upgrade it for 50% off a standard bottle. And of course, if you like to press your luck, there is the Venezia Casino. This is located on deck 4. Now, part of the casino is smoking, the other half is non-smoking, but this gets pretty busy in the evening. But if you like to gamble, I definitely say go here to press your luck.